Tap the subscribe button to keep yourself updated with the latest videos which I upload on YouTube, and don't forget to press the notification bell icon and never miss any updates. What's up guys, here it is Khan Dubai back again with another video, and in this video I will gonna tell you how to assemble your Redmi 4A back to its original condition after doing a rescue operation or after just checking out any problem or error in your Redmi 4A. So as I promised before in the previous video, I will gonna show you the assembly of this phone, and that will gonna be very fast. So the order doesn't matter actually in my case. I can actually place the motherboard. I would not prefer any particular order. You can place the motherboard first, you can just screw it up first, or you can just screw up the bottom circuit board, or anything. The order doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the motherboard first, okay, because there are plenty of connectors, like 5 connectors over here. So I'm gonna start with the motherboard. So without wasting much time, let's go. Okay, so here is the top section for Redmi 4A, having 1 2 3 4 and a batteries connector, that is 5. So there are in total 5 connectors over here. So just pull these connectors a little bit back so that we can place the motherboard without any problem. Now place your motherboard like this. The orientation should be correct. Okay, just take a look at the back camera. That will help you to get the correct orientation. Okay, now after placing it, make sure that all the chips, or not all the chips, all the cables are out. This one is out, this connector is out, okay, and this connector is also out. So I'm gonna bring it a little bit more outer. Okay, so here is the connector cable. So that cable is also out. Now what to do is, one thing which you should keep in mind very importantly is that you must connect this connector first before connecting any other connector, because this is to be connected at first. So I'm gonna connect this connector. Be very careful while connecting this connector. You hear a tick sound, that means that the connector is connected perfectly. So the connector is now connected. Just making sure by pressing the connector once again. Connector is connected perfectly. Taking out the other cables, I'm gonna use my screwdriver itself. Okay. So the stuff is, all the cable stuff and the connector stuff is out and safe. One more connector, which is this, which I forgot in the previous video also. This golden one, the little one, you have to bring this one also out. So I'm gonna just pop it out by using my screwdriver. Okay, so I popped it out, as you can see. Now I'm just gonna place the motherboard like this. Okay, now the problem might be with the front camera. Just take a look over here. Here's the front camera. It's actually blocking the motherboard to get static or stable or get onto the casing. So I will gonna first of all just do like this. A little bit of shaking of the motherboard or shifting of the motherboard will gonna help to pull or push the front camera into its slot. Okay, so now the motherboard is at its place, stiff and stable. Now we're just gonna connect the cable as fast as we can. Okay, just connecting the cable. Before connecting the cable, just lift up these rubber slots or rubber holders very gently. It should not get removed. This one is already lifted up. Just lift them up. Oh, sorry. Yes, now it's focused. Insert them into the slots using a screwdriver. You can pull them or confirm that they are totally inserted into their slots, into their respective slots. After that, just push that thing down, coming onto this one. just pushing it a bit inside the slot. Be very gentle with the cables, and especially with this one because it's responsible for the display. Okay, now after inserting the cable, just pull this rubber holder down. Push this rubber holder down. After pushing this rubber holder down, coming on to this connector, just connect this connector. Okay, watch carefully and then connect these connectors because they should be connected correctly. Now this connector is connected, as you can see, hard and stiff. Connecting this connector, this connector is also connected. Coming onto the battery, inserting the battery and connecting this connector. You heard that tick sound? This confirms that the connector is connected perfectly. Okay, this one connected, this connected, this one is connected, this one is also connected, and this one is also connected. So all the connectors are connected and all the cables are also connected. Okay, now let's come on to the bottom part. Okay, there are only two connectors over here. So just inserting the circuit board over here, lifting this connector using my screwdriver, and there it is. It automatically got into its place. Okay, now connecting the connector. This connector is basically connecting the two circuit boards of your phone. You heard the tick sound again. This again confirms that the connector is connected perfectly. Coming on to this connector, this one. You have to be careful with this one because the orientation is a little bit disturbed. You have to use one hand to shift the connector and another one to push the connector into its slot. It takes time for me. Trying last time. If it's connected successfully, then we're gonna proceed further. Otherwise, I have another solution to this problem. Okay, a very minute tick sound was there in this case also. So that confirmed for me. Pushing it a little bit more so that it's confirmed that the connector is connected perfectly. So this connector is also connected perfectly. There's no other connector remaining to connect in this circuit board, so all the connectors in the phone are overall connected. Okay, now coming on to the screwing part. This is the bottom part, so just placing it over here, press a bit so that it would get inserted perfectly. Okay, so the stuff is done correctly. correctly. Now we have just temporarily fixed the covering or the casing over the bottom circuit board, covering the top circuit board also if you want to. Otherwise you can first just screw this one and then you can screw this one. I will gonna just put this one. Okay, one thing which almost all of us will forget is that before placing this case, you get this black rubber covering for the camera, which protects it from overpressure, I think so, and dust also. So just place this rubber covering over the camera lens like this. Don't worry if the orientation is a little bit like disturbed. Lifting the camera a little bit up. Okay, now the camera is out. Getting the covering over onto the camera. Sorry for this focus problem, guys. Okay, so place the covering over on the camera lens. Now let's just get the covering, main covering, over on the motherboard. Just checking out all the connections. This one is connected, these two connectors are connected, this one is also connected. Perfect. Press it a bit, very gently. So this is also temporarily fixed. Now left over part is screwing part. So I'm gonna just screw them up. Be very gentle with the screws too. As soon as you feel that the screw has got tight, just to get your screwdriver out. Otherwise the screwdriver, like mine one, which was a little bit cheaper one, that's why the screwdriver could also get damaged. As you can see over here, as you can see, it's a little bit, it has got a little bit damaged the edges, top edges. So make sure that you are very gentle with the screwing also. Totally. So I'm just gonna do the screwing fastly. I'm gonna tell you the final number of screws which are used at the last. Now if you are gentle with the screwing section, then actually this will gonna help you out next time when if unfortunately any sort of damage happens to your phone and you have to open your phone, then at that time it will help you to unscrew the phone as much as fast as it is possible, because in the previous time, at this time, you have screwed them lightly. Okay, so coming on to the upward section, before that let me tell you that how many screws are there. So just focusing it a bit. Okay, so one screw over here, second screw over here, first, second, third, 4th and 5th. In the disassembly video or in the recovery recovery operation video, I told you that there are 4 screws, but there are 5 screws. Sorry for that. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. There are 5 screws in the bottom section. Coming on the top section, I told you that there are 9 screws over here. So let's start screwing part. Okay, so finally, after the whole screwing process, our phone is ready to be covered with its back cover or case. So there were 5 screws over here, 1 screw in the circuit board, which you should remember. That's compulsory because that circuit board is only held by some sticky thing below it that could get out. It can actually not get out because these screws and this is already done, but it might be possible. It's for some reason. So you must screw that circuit board too. There's 1 screw over there, another screw is over here from over on the black cover. 9 screws on the black cover and the covering of the main motherboard. No screw on the circuit board or on the motherboard in the top section. Only connectors should be connected properly. This golden one, 2 connectors over here, 1 over here, 1 cable connected over here, and 1 cable is connected over here. 2 connectors over here, 1 connector is connected over here, and 1 cable is connected over here. So to keep that, you have made all the connections perfectly. Hold the battery while covering or getting your phone back into its original condition, because the battery could fall down like this. It's because you have removed the sticker, that's why it could fall. I'm holding it right now with my fingers. So just place your phone on the case, push it a bit gently. Here, a tick sound, another tick sound, one more again. That's it. So we've got the phone's case over on it, and now the phone looks pretty much like in the initial condition it was looking. It's looking just like that. Now the second thing which you should do after disassembling your basic assembling of your phone is to just place the SIM card in the SIM tray. If you have a memory card, then a memory card, and then just insert the SIM tray, holding it like this. Insert the SIM tray. Just check that the SIM tray is working perfectly or not. So it must pop out. Okay, let me just show you once again that the SIM tray is working perfectly. Inserting the SIM ejector, and a bit of force, the SIM tray. It's popped out. Okay, so the SIM tray is working. Switching on the phone now. So as you can see, after applying or doing the rescue operation, I'm switching off the flash. The phone is getting switched on perfectly. Okay, just switch on a light for you guys so that you guys can see things clearly. Okay, the light is switched on now. So as you can see over here, the phone is turned on. It's booting up in the original or the initial way as it booted up when it was normal. I will show you everything right now that it is working perfectly. Now as you can see over here, there are some spots over here on the screen. So I hope and I think so that these spots must get removed after a day or two, because these are actually on the screen, so they must get removed, and if they do not get removed, then it's a problem with me. I have to get my display changed then. So that's it guys for today. In this video I told you how to assemble your phone. One thing which I forgot is to show you that everything is working perfectly. So let me just show you. Pin and password, advanced settings, pocket mode, locking the device, opening it up once again, and proximity sensor shows no problem. I'm placing my hand on the proximity sensor. It's showing no problem with the device. It's working. Placing my thumb in the proximity sensor. Okay, so this time proximity sensor has stopped showing any sort of problem. So proximity sensor is also working correctly. And I know that the IR blast will also gonna work perfectly. Mobile data switching on, same is switching on, Wi-Fi is working, Bluetooth is also working. As you can see, flashlight is working perfectly, as you can see. Coming on to camera. Okay, camera. Here's the camera, switching on the flash, it's on, clicking some photos right in front of you, showing them to you. So that's the camera quality. Just focus it up a bit. So that's the camera quality. You can see over here. Let me just see if I can rotate it. Okay, I rotated it. Now I'm just gonna focus up and I'm gonna show you the picture, how does the picture looks. So that's how the picture looks. So the camera is also working perfectly. Taking a look at the front camera. Front camera is also working correctly. Taking a picture. Okay, so here are some of the pictures which I'll click right now. It's hard to see from the phone, but I can see it in practically. So the things are looking good, the photos are looking good. Okay, so already the video's length has increased very much, so I'm gonna stop here. I know guys, I can assure you that everything will work if you are doing all the recovery operation at a high pace and in the way in which I told you. Okay, maintain the distance between the blower, heat blower, hot air blower and your circuit boards and the phone's display, because they can damage your phone. Okay, so that's it guys for today. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Please hit on the like and the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit on the like and the subscribe button if you want more of these sort of videos, and to stay tuned with my channel. As I told you in another video, many new videos are coming which are just awesome videos. We're gonna bring up the customizations, latest customizations of your Redmi 4A, including the Nougat, how to make or how to get the Nougat like experience in your Redmi 4A, along with some more videos which are gonna be very exciting. So see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.